Hi, and welcome to the Petersville Farm channel. In today's episode, I'll be discussing the ways in which I grow my elephant ear garlic. And so, for one, I grow them in pots, and doing so, growing them in pots, um, I'm able to keep track of them because one thing I want you to know, they are biennials. And so as a result of that, they will die back during the summer months and they will reappear once it cools down again. So I do plant them in the raised beds area also, but I enjoy doing them in pots because I can just isolate those pots, keep them out of the way, and I know exactly what's in them and exactly where they're located. And so that's really helpful. So I have them planted here in 3-gallon pots usually, and there's some bigger bags where I usually plant maybe 3 or 4 in those larger containers. But you really want to give them room to grow. As I mentioned, they are biennial, so in some cases they would split in the second year. So I'm planting those here. Some of those will that split and were harvested this year. And then the bigger ones shown here, they actually will split next cycle around, which is by next year, May or June, which is the usual time they are harvested. Right. So now, if you want to, you could harvest them um, the first year, although they're not split. They are as enjoyable. But if you do want them to split, then you could just wait the second year. Right. So the soil, I pretty much use compost, or I do repurpose soil mixed with compost, and in some cases I add vermiculite and um, and so forth. Those help with the ear retention and also holding nutrients to be supplied to the plants. All right, so let's head to the other garden area. So now we're here in the garden area where some are growing. I'm just going to stick these in here. Now, one thing to note is when you're planting them side by side, you could plant them 4 inches apart, and that will give them the bulbs room to develop. Okay, and one of the things at some point, okay, as the cold sets in, it will be good to give them some mulch. All right, so here I do have to do some thinning out. This particular one here needs to be thinned out, so I'm gonna um, put this in another spot. Okay, and look like this one needs thinning also. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I'm seeing a double crown, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I should be able to split it. Okay, hopefully that won't affect anything, splitting it up. Okay, it looks like it was one, so I think I messed up, but I can go ahead and cook this one. All right, so let me get this replanted. All right. All right, so that's pretty much it. I think I leave these. These should have enough space to expand. Okay, and we will monitor them through the growing season, and hopefully we will see what happens in June. If not, if they haven't split, then it's okay utilizing them not split. But if you desire for them to split into individual cloves, then you will have to wait another year for them to do so. All right. So we thank you for joining us in this video, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, happy gardening.